Subscribe to James the Sheriff Dixon, you motherfucker.
What's going on, guys? James here bringing another video. First of all, doing my weekly Bad Movie Friday vid, and if you saw, I'll be doing the Five Nights at Freddy movie that just dropped this last weekend. So let's jump in the IMDb. I'll talk the story and all that jazz. Okay, so on IMDb here, it has a 5 out of 10 stars. It came out, like I said, last Friday. It's about 2 hours, hour 49 minutes. I thought it was good length. If they cut out some stuff, I think it would have been perfect at an hour and a half. It's made by the same person who made Megan. The guy who produced Megan made this movie. So if you saw the same kind of similarities in that's why. Jumping over the budget. So the budget was $20 million, and you could tell. And they got back $149 million worldwide, and for the U.S. and Canada, they got back $89 million. So for the story, the story is this guy named Mike is a security guard. He gets fired from his job for tackling a dad who thinks he's kidnapping a kid, because his brother was kidnapped, and he dreams about it every night. And he takes these pills, and he gets hired as a security guard at Freddy's. And this is based off of the video game. I remember how big the video game was when it first came out, because it was like 2014, right after, or like 2010, 2014, like around the time I was in high school, around the time right after I just got out of high school when it started getting big. So I know it was like made for people like me, just a little bit younger than me. But yeah, this movie was okay. Like I said, he gets hired. Matthew Lillard, who plays Shaggy in the old Scooby-Doo movies, is a purple guy, and that's pretty much the story. Is this guy gets hired to be the security guard, and they come to life at night, and there's really not no Five Nights at Freddy's. He just stays there like 3 or 4 of the nights and nothing happens. I do want to point out one of the scenes, like they build a fort scene, because if you've seen it, this is spoilers for the movie, where the kid ghost act like kid ghost, because the animatronics are possessed by kid ghost, and they kill other people, and then they act like children for one scene, and people are all in a huff about it, and so was I, and I've seen it twice now before making this video, and I'm still kind of mad about it, but yeah, that's pretty much, like I said, the story is that this guy just gets hired. There's this random police girl too in this movie that gives out exposition, and she 1 minute later says, "I'm going to kill you if you bring your sister in here." There's a B story with the sister and the aunt that this guy is taking care of, and my favorite, I have to say, is the lawyer. I just have to bring this up. The lawyer in this movie, he just sits there straight faced throughout the entire movie, like doesn't say a line. And when the aunt talks about breaking into the place that he works at, he tries to leave and she keeps him there. But yeah, that's the B story, is the sister and the aunt trying to take the sister away from him for the government money. Matt Pat's in this, but Markiplier's not, because Markiplier's working on his own movie. I do expect him to be in the other movies though, unless he's working on the other movies at the same time. But I'm hoping he's going to be in the other ones, because there are going to be more. But yeah, it is PG-13. So like when there is violence, like there's one scene where they actually like kill people, like, well, 2 if you count the beginning where they killed the first security guard. But yeah, for my rating, if I didn't get my rating, it's going to be a 3 out of 5 for me. I thought it was okay. They definitely, like, this director was like, I'm going to make a PG-13 for the kids to see it. And yeah, he pretty much stuck to the lore. I think this is one of the most stuck to the lore for video games, if you like played all 13 games. And yeah, so I guess without rambling, I'll show you guys the scenes I thought best represent this movie. I'll be right back again in a second, everybody. See y'all then.
He needs to be higher. Are you okay?
I like it in here.
Me too.
Some people say that, but you know, it's just a theory.
So those are the scenes that I thought best represented this movie. I do want to add for this, Willy's Wonderland did this movie way better. It's a Nick Cage, who it's pretty much just a FNAF movie with Nick Cage. He says nothing through it. I already did a review on it like a year or two ago, or back when it came out in like 2020, so like 3 years ago. I will leave a link of it at the end of this video. But yeah, Nick Cage did this way better. So without rambling, I'll show you guys what I have in store for next week's Bad Movie Friday. I just wanted to say that Nick Cage did this way better a few years ago. See y'all in a second, everybody.
Agent Hubs, right?
That's right. I'm also the last man on Earth whose computer you want to be hacking into. You just earned yourself a dance with the devil, boy.
We will be doing Hobbs and Shaw for next week's Bad Movie Friday. That's right. Like I said, we'll be jumping right back to the Fast movies. We only have 2 left after this one, so we'll be doing Hobbs and Shaw for next week's Bad Movie Friday. So I guess with that, I'll be bringing this video to a close. This is James saying, if you like what I'm saying, please like and subscribe for more. This is James saying, peace. I'll let Brandon Rogers take with me. See y'all in the next one, everybody.
I just want to shout out an amazing channel, James the Sheriff Dixon. Oh, he's such a great guy, and he is super cool for coming to the show. I'm glad I got to meet him in person, and you should subscribe.